In this video, we'll cover how to use external instruments with Logic Pro using both keyboards and electronic drums. Let's do a quick review of the equipment used in this video. The Komplete Kontrol A49, the Alesis Nitro Mesh Kit, the Scarlett 2i4 audio interface, a MacBook Pro, and various cables. External instruments use a MIDI connection when connecting to Logic Pro, which we'll cover next. Next, we'll take a look at how to use a keyboard with Logic Pro. This is how I use my keyboard with Logic Pro. As you can see, I am using a USB hub to connect both the keyboard and the audio interface to my laptop, which is hosting Logic Pro. Obviously, both the keyboard and the audio interface use USB cables to connect to the USB hub. I also use a sustain pedal with my keyboard, which is connected in the back. We'll check out the electronic drum setup next. This is the Alesis Nitro Mesh Kit's drum module. It can connect to a laptop hosting Logic Pro a couple of different ways. The first way is similar to how the keyboard connects, like this. The second way is via a MIDI cable, which goes out from the drum module and into the audio interface. Let's check out some important considerations when working with Logic Pro. Make sure to set your audio preferences in Logic Pro like this, depending upon how you're set up. I'm using my audio interface for both an input and output, as I am outputting my sound to monitor speakers. To create a track, click on the track drop-down list like this and select Software Instrument Track. You'll see a library list of instruments on the left side panel. I'll select a piano to use with my keyboard, like this. Next, I'll demonstrate on how to select a drum kit from the instrument library. If the instrument library is not visible, click here. Now, we'll cover how to record your external instrument with Logic Pro. When you're ready to record, press the R button on the track that you want to record like this. This is the record button. Press it to start recording. You can select a count-in that will execute prior to recording by clicking on the record drop-down list like this and select the options that suits you. I will demo this shortly. This is the button to toggle the count-in on or off. This is the metronome button. The metronome will execute while recording to assist you with keeping proper time. The metronome can also be configured. Click on the record drop-down list like this to configure the metronome. These are the most popular settings that I use. I will set the count-in to 2 and turn on the metronome so we can hear what it sounds like during a brief recording. Plugins are a great way to enhance the sound of your track. They are located on the inspector panel. If the inspector panel is not visible, click here. Click here to see the full list of plugins. As you can see, there are a ton of them. Some of the most popular ones include the compressor and the equalizer. But there are several other popular ones out there depending upon the track you are recording. You can toggle plugins on or off by clicking here. You can change your plugin by clicking here. Electronic drums have a couple of additional features that really let you lock in your drum kit sound. Smart controls and producer kits. If smart controls are not visible, click here. As you can see, there are several settings here to modify the sound. Now, go to the bottom of the drum kits list in the instrument library, and you'll see an option for producer kits. After selecting a producer kit, click here, and you can see there are several more options to fine-tune your drum kit sound. Logic Remote is a powerful tool to leverage if you have the appropriate device. If you load Logic Remote on your device, it's a great way to roam from your workstation and still be able to use Logic Pro. For example, when I am jamming with my band, the singer in my band has Logic Remote on his iPad, and he uses it to customize his vocals so I don't have to worry about it. This is what the Logic Remote desktop looks like. Now, we'll see how to save your favorite instrument sounds so you can use them in the future. Now that we've got the drum kit sound we'd like to go with, let's save it for future use. To save your track setting, you use channel strips located on the inspector panel. Again, if the inspector panel is not visible, click here. Channel strips are located here. In this drop-down list, you will find options to save your channel strip, to edit your channel strip, or again, to save it once you've edited, I guess, to rename it, and also to delete it. You can load the channel strip settings that you've saved by selecting User Channel Strip Settings. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below.